The 2016 Chrysler 200. Now, this current generation was only launched in 2014. This 2016 model might very well be the last. Welcome to the latest episode of Carbuzz Unboxing Reviews. I'm Jay.
I'm Adam. We're here to check out the 200, as Jay says. I'm not really familiar with this car, so I'll let Jay do most of the talking, as always.
Okay, well, for starters, this only came out in 2014, and it is actually the second generation Chrysler 200. The first generation, it was actually a refresh, a heavily updated version of the old Chrysler Sebring. The first generation Chrysler 200 came out in 2011. It was popular because rapper Eminem featured it in a Super Bowl commercial, but this is...
What was that called again? That Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl?
Yeah, no, the
American
commercial,
football.
No, the commercial had a bit of a weird name, didn't it? Back to Detroit or something like that?
Imported from Detroit.
Imported from Detroit.
That was the whole, Chrysler's whole imported from Detroit.
And that was just after the bailout, right?
Right, well...
And they're trying to recover.
Absolutely, right. And finally, Chrysler had some money thanks to Fiat.
Was that money well spent, giving it to Eminem?
Well, they certainly updated the Chrysler Sebring, which was a pretty shitty car.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. But
it was a pretty shitty car.
And you never got that in the UK, in Europe, right?
No, and you were lucky.
That looks nice, though.
Unfortunately, yeah, this second
looks like
generation
a nice car.
was gorgeous. They did a really fantastic job, but I bet you didn't know that this platform it's actually a Fiat front-wheel drive platform that also underpins the Dodge Dart.
Yeah.
And this, so you got to think of the Chrysler 200 essentially as a stretched Dodge Dart.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, but it looks, you're right, it's a really good-looking car. It's got this four-door coupe-like styling. It's very Ford Fusion-like, and that's not a mistake.
Okay, looks a bit like the Elantra as well.
Yeah,
same sort of back.
Look,
end.
Right, all of these mid-size family sedans, they all have that four-door coupe-like styling. Kind of.
The problem is that the people on the back aren't as comfortable as they should be.
Well, no, especially in this one here. That one of the biggest problems with this Chrysler 200 generation is the rear seat space.
I told you.
Not good, right?
Yeah.
But then again, in the Ford Fusion, it looks this good and there's more headroom. Here, you're lacking that headroom, and that's one of this car's biggest downfalls.
Right.
When it first came out in 2014, sales were good, but not long ago they just tanked and they've never recovered.
Is that because the crossover boom in crossover popularity, or?
Exactly. Crossovers in the US, they're killing the midsize family sedan. In fact, sales of the Chrysler 200 here from last year to this year at this time are down by 2/3.
Wow, that's a hell of a lot.
Yeah, they're just losing money on these things. And
hang on, but are people just going to other crossovers or to sedans?
A little bit of both.
So who's like taking the sales? Who's taking their customers away?
Very easy. The Ford Fusion, the Chevrolet Malibu.
Okay.
Fantastic. There's also the Mazda 6.
Hyundai,
yeah. Hyundai Sonata, excellent. They're all killing Chrysler 200 sales. But I still kind of wonder if Chrysler turned the 200, instead of making it a midsize family sedan, into a two-row crossover. Oh. I have a theory that if they had done that, it wouldn't be killed off. In fact, 2016 or 2017 will very likely be its last model year.
But that's a nice engine.
It's a very good engine, actually. 3.6-liter V6, 295 horsepower, and 216 pound-feet of torque. This is actually about a $2,000 option, but it's way better than the standard 2.4-liter inline-4. That smaller engine, only 184 horsepower and 173 pound-feet of torque. But I bet you didn't know that this V6 engine is the base engine that you find in the Dodge Challenger and Charger.
Did not know that.
Well, now you do.
And didn't you drive that Challenger?
I did.
But not with that one.
No, that had a Hemi.
Okay.
But look, for a V6 engine, for about
that's a
300
pretty
horsepower,
nice interior.
it's good.
Hang on, calm down. Look at this.
The interior?
That is a nice looking interior, actually.
It is. It's a very nice looking
Sculpted
interior.
seats.
Very.
Looks well appointed.
Look, aside from the rear seats...
So why would you not? Why are people not buying them? Is it the brand? People, they don't like the Chrysler image anymore or something?
It's not so much that. It's just that...
Tempted by the models? There's not much brand loyalty because it's not been around so long or something.
There's that, and also because a lot of buyers, they walk into a dealership, They see this midsize family sedan. That's what they're intending to buy. But then they look at the other side of the showroom and they see that crossover.
SUVs.
Right, and the crossovers are about the same price, a little bit more, and they just say, look, I'm getting more value for the money. And look at that rear seat.
Yeah, pokey. Very pokey.
Pokey, what does that mean?
Small.
Okay.
Cramped.
That was not my first idea of the definition, but okay.
Yeah, it's very cramped.
Through context, I get it.
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, that front seat.
The front seats look comfortable.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
it's very roomy.
I'm not getting in the back of that.
No.
Nobody
wants to get in the back of that. The front seat's a great place to be. The rear seat, totally different.
Yeah. What colour is that interior? Like a dark blue?
It's like this dark
midnight?
black. It's literally like,
it's black?
It's black.
I look blue.
I know, but it's not. I love blue leather, but no, it's not. It's black. But it's very nice. It's the quality of the leather is fantastic. This is not that old Chrysler. Whoa.
Sorry, his hand there.
Yeah, that was a hand. Not included the hand. But these Chrysler interiors today are a far cry from what they were just like 10 years ago. They were like Tonka toy cheap plastic.
I'm not sure about the S, to be honest.
The S?
Do you have to have the S?
Yeah, apparently you have to get the S. A little stitched in there. And this is not even the fully optioned trim level.
Oh, yeah?
No, this is towards the top, but not quite.
They didn't give us the best one.
They didn't give us the best one.
Oh,
I know.
We'll be having words about that. Oh, yeah, now it looks black.
Yep, there it is. That's black.
Silence for the V6.
Yeah. Yeah, we're awesome at not talking.
Yeah, that was
good. Yeah, that was great.
It's worth
it. Silence. Yeah,
worth being quiet for a few seconds there.
Yeah, but that's a good engine. In compared to other mid-sized family sedans like the Ford Fusion, Chevrolet Malibu, they all have turbo 4s right now.
Right.
With the exception of the new Fusion Sport that has a great twin turbo V6, but you got to pay a lot of money for that. What's good about this is you have good acceleration. This is like a naturally aspirated V6. Oh,
and it's good to drive? I haven't driven one.
It's okay. Again, acceleration is nice. It's not a sports sedan. It's refined, and that's supposed to be what Chrysler is. This is supposed to be a premium mid-sized family sedan. And look at this interior. The quality is fantastic.
So Chrysler positions itself as a premium brand with all their models?
Right, because Dodge is kind of like their more sporty performance brand.
Okay.
Fiat is going to be, and remember, it's Fiat Chrysler now. Fiat is going to be their more
utility.
Exactly, even though they don't have a sedan just yet. But it's interesting now that the Chrysler 200 is, I mean, it's nearly dead in the water as is. Now's a good time to buy one because they're trying to get them off dealer lots. It's a nice sedan.
If you want to keep it for a long time, that's a good idea. But if you're looking to buy it and sell it, maybe in a couple of years, people won't want it.
Well, people can also lease them too. But they also get this. This is nice. It is the 8.4-inch touchscreen. This is Fiat Chrysler's Uconnect system.
That does look nice.
And I've said it is one of the best touchscreens in the business. I like it better than BMW's iDrive. It's very easy to use. And it doesn't do any of that stupid rebooting that the Ford My Touch system used to do.
Right. It looks pretty solid.
It is.
He's pressing the buttons with consummate ease there.
Yeah. Again, sometimes with these systems, they delay. And this one doesn't.
Got your three knobs there. Slightly different positions in a row.
And that was cool, the way they designed this interior. It was something different.
Yeah, it does look a bit different. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. They took a design chance, and it paid off. Again, the front seats it's a great place to be.
So why have they, sacrificed the rear seats? Surely that is something they must look at now and think, if only we hadn't done that, people wouldn't be jumping into a crossover that's perceived as being a bigger car.
You're right.
Now, they're looking at this and, okay, you get in a front seat, looks great. You get in the back, little Johnny's not going to be happy about that.
Well, little Johnny will probably fit. Big Johnny, no way.
No, but little Johnny in America is a big boy.
Yeah, he's probably a little fat.
He's probably had a few too many McDonald's.
Obese. Pizza, school lunch cafeterias.
Exactly.
Right, yeah. No, look, like I mentioned, same platform as the Dodge Dart, even the new Jeep Cherokee. There's only so much engineers can do to a platform. Yep. They can only stretch it so much
Much space in there. Let's have a
Yeah.
little look around.
Yeah.
Good for a piece of paper.
It's good for a piece of paper.
Yeah.
A couple pieces of paper.
What's in there? Not a lot.
No. It's your center storage console.
Yeah, it's nicely appointed.
It is.
Sunglasses.
Absolutely.
Keep them there. Turn the lights on. There you go.
But even if they wanted to put more rear seat space, they couldn't. It's just not possible. This is cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like
the transmission dial there.
Yeah.
Again, it saves space as opposed to having a
Right.
gear lever.
Decent steering wheel, not
Right.
too busy.
No.
Maybe a few too many buttons, but I think it's quite normal now.
Right.
People
I just
expect
don't
that,
like,
don't they?
right, and I don't like buttons on steering wheels. It's just...
Because you didn't grow up with them. But
No.
now it's standard.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a nice dial.
It is. It's a driver information screen. It just tells you all your basic driver required information.
And the RPM seems to be on the wrong side. Is that normally on the right?
It's an American thing, my friend.
Oh, man. People more interested in knowing their RPMs
Right.
and their top speed.
Now, something else about this is that you can get all-wheel drive on the Chrysler 200, but only for the top trim levels, such as this one.
Okay.
Front-wheel drive is standard. This one has all-wheel drive. It's nice, but what I didn't like is that it's going to cost an extra $4,200.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Now, just for comparison, a Nissan Murano crossover, right? If you want all-wheel drive in that, and you can get it on any of the trim levels, including the base model, that only costs an extra $1,600. So the all-wheel drive here, if you're just comparing, they're asking a lot for it.
But you've got to look at the final number still. What would be the final number with the Murano compared to the final number with the Chrysler? So if it's around the same, then it's okay.
Oh, you're talking about final price?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, look, a Murano can, range from the low to mid 30s to about $42,000-$43,000. The Chrysler 200, the most base model, the LX trim, just over $22,000. But this one here, it's the 200S, which is about the second to the highest trim level, I believe. It's got the all-wheel drive, an extra $4,200 there. It's got a comfort group package. Look at that interior. That costs an extra $900. The upgraded navigation and sound system, that's an extra $1,500. Right. It also has optional 19-inch wheels.
So how much is this all in then?
All in, $35,315.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but
oh look, he's cramped in there.
yeah, he
look
is.
at that.
Look
That
at the way
is
his
silly.
knees. He's not even that tall. He's about 5'7".
Yeah.
And his knees are hitting the.
Yeah,
the
that's
rear.
like I've seen him in a lot of these videos, and he's normally looks a lot more comfortable than that.
Right.
He's gonna want to get out in a second. Say, yeah, I'm out of here. That's
Yeah.
enough. I've had enough.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, he's done. Oh, boot's already open. Not
Yeah.
unusual.
The boot.
Don't we normally see him open that up?
I think you're referring to the trunk.
The trunk, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. You also have the 60/40 split folding rear seats, standard in literally every car today.
Decent enough space, I guess, in there.
Yeah, the trunk gets right on there where it should be within this segment.
Yeah.
But what's killing this car is, well,
The crossover. And the crossover.
Right, the rear seat space and the
The
crossover.
rise of the crossovers.
Correct. It's not much they can
Killing
do
the
about
sedan.
it.
We've
It
talked
is.
about that. We've written about that before.
Oh, many times. And we saw it coming, too.
Yeah. Well, look, it's a nice looking car still.
It is.
So if you think about getting one, you won't be disappointed.
No, I think Chrysler did a very good job taking
Young family.
an older platform.
A young
Well,
family with like a baby. You get a baby seat in the back.
You could.
You'll be comfortable in the front.
Actually, I
And
think
you'll be
if
happy for a
anything,
few years.
more than I think actually this car would be a good choice for anyone who they're empty nesters. They don't
Right.
have children. They just want something. They're maybe a little more conservative. And they're not buying into the whole crossover thing.
Yeah.
Aging baby boomers, and they like a family sedan still, such as my dad. He would like this car.
I can see him driving that.
Yeah, you never met my dad, but
I can still see him driving
yeah, again, I
Just
think,
an old dude in a Chrysler 200.
yeah, exactly.
I can picture that.
Precisely. It's a conservative car. It looks good, but it's not a standout in the midsize sedan segment anymore.
It's still got a bit of a stigma as being the 200.
Right.
When
There's
the guys-
also the Chrysler 300, which is, the twin of the Dodge Charger, and that's just an awesome car. So, anyway, everyone, we're out of time for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions for us, leave them in the comments section below. If you have any suggestions for future cars you'd like us to do an unboxing review of, also leave those in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe to the Car Buzz YouTube channel. Everyone, thanks for watching.